this mode. You can never stop the flow. Yeah. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Run up a check and then double up.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here, matched up against Indiana, is how they'll kick off the new season. Wing shot on the way. Harris misses. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And Allie LaForce spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. Allie?
We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And then Turner with the dunk.
Now that's called positioning. Turner has the verticality to make it easy. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now here's Halliburton. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Siakam the screen. Launches it. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Here's Cunningham. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Here's Cunningham. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Duran, the screen. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Halliburton. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Cunningham outside. Inside. Here's Duran. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Thompson with the block. Pistons trail by 4. To the inside. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Back to Duran. Siakam pulls down the board.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Outside for Halliburton. Over Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Halliburton. And here's Detroit. Trailing by 4. And here's Cunningham outside. Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Substitution on the floor.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Ivey up top. From deep. The rebound by Nesmith.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Shepherd, that's good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pistons trail by 9. Here's Ivey with the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this is what makes Ivey special, his ability to finish with power at the rim.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Ryan?
Okay, Allie, thanks. They get the rebound. Out to Harris. Off target with the 3. Indiana leading by 7. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Here's Cunningham. Banked it in off the glass.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
"50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Nesmith. This one for 3. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Out to Harris. He drops it from range.
Yeah, and a triple from Harris, matching the one on the other end. Just great back and forth.
To the left wing. Pass to Shepherd. Goes up on the baseline. Another one falls for Indiana.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Toppin outside. Over Harris. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Indiana. They have a nice
14. The Pacers, 23.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Hey, guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And here's Ivey from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Knocks down the triple. Ivy's got 5 points.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Now here's Halliburton. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. And yep, it's good. Turner's gotten his second bucket.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
And Turner with the block. And he recovers it. Ivy's shot is off. Pacers leading by 8. Here's Nembhard. Kicks it out to Siakam. Second chance shot. And it's Thor with a rebound. And here's Detroit. Cunningham with the ball. Turner covering. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Turner attacking. Duren with a rebound. Pass to Thor. Now here's Ivy. He's guarded by Nembhard. And here's Cunningham. Here's Thor. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. And again, no good by Detroit.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Three-pointer Mathurin. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Pass to Ivy. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Mathurin. 7 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, exactly what you want from the guy in your pick-and-roll position. He's got to be able to set a firm screen and then find his opening.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Shot's good by Schroeder.
Well, you can see Schroeder willing to take more and more threes. If you're going to stay in the league, you've got to make them.
He buries it from 3. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 11-point game. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Out to Thompson. Here's Waters. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 11. Halliburton with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Here's Halliburton. Siakam the screen. Halliburton drives. Lays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got 6.
How about that take from Halliburton? That's a big-time finish on the drive.
Thompson's shot is off.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Siakam. Offline from the top of the key. Thompson attacking. Oh, can't throw it down with one hand.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
Well, we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Halliburton up top. Give him 8 points now. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And the basket by Siakam.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Thompson in the post. He's got 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball.
Substitution on the floor.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Nesmith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Thompson. It'll count. And so it's the Indiana Pacers up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Siakam outside. Driving in. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength. Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And it's Mathurin missing. Pistons trail by 15. Here's Thompson. Ivy outside. Down low. Duren. And Turner with the block.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Now here's Mathurin. He has 7. Shoots. Drained it for 2 points. Mathurin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Benedict Mathurin walked into the league a confident guy. He is not shy.
Indiana leading by 17. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Out to the right wing. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Thompson outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for your Pistons.
That one misses. Halliburton left side. The shot from the low post is good. And the Pacers lead by 21.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
Here's Ivy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ivy's got 7 points.
doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
They get it back.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Nembhard.
First personal foul.
You know, from day one in the NBA, Keontae George had the ability to create his own shot like few others, Doris.
There are certain guys that are electric with their athleticism and the live body they bring to the game. Keontae George knows how to score, and as he develops as a playmaker, look out. Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Siakam the screen. Halliburton with the ball. Give him 8. Duren with the rebound. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 18. On the wing, Ivey. It's good. He's got 9.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
The drive by Nembhard. A good look from Turner. Drills the baseline jumper. And the Pacers lead by 18.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now. Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
Siakam outside. Takes it inside. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 11 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Ivey outside. Harris a screen. Fires from deep. Ivey's shot is off.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Pistons trail by 18. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
And here's Siakam for 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Indiana leading by 19. For 3, Mathurin. Another 3 for Indiana.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
30 seconds left in the third. And here's Schroeder. And he drives in. Has to Thor. Outside Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Indiana. 11 points in the quarter.
39. The Pacers, 63.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Thor. Now here's Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Thor's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. The open shot. Halliburton. Nice shot from the wing. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Here's Thor. Off the mark there with a three.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Nembhard got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And stolen by Cunningham. To the wing, right side. Here's Waters. The offensive rebound. Cunningham outside. 6 to shoot. The three. The rebound by Turner.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Back to Nembhard. Halliburton left side. The rebound by Detroit. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Left side Robinson. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Siakam outside. Fires for three. Can't get it to go. He's 7 for 12. Here's the Pistons with the ball. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. There's Cunningham with a three. Gets the three to fall.
Draining his first three of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
And putting his athletic ability to work. I mean, Mathurin comes in hot on the drive and lifts off for the slam.
It's Cunningham with a drive.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Second chance effort. And it's laid in by Halliburton.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And it's Cunningham missing. Indiana leading by 22. The floater. It's tipped. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully more innovation on the broadcast side too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well. He's just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm. It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Thompson outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton with the ball. Now Thompson defending. To the middle. And Cunningham pulls it down.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The three is up. The shot no good. Halliburton right side. Pass to Nembhard. Driving inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pacers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Tyrese Haliburton.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Kept alive. Outside for Haliburton. Nembhard outside. Clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Detroit with the ball. And here's Ivey from the arc.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Haliburton. Out to the wing. Turner for 3. That one no good. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Thompson. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win. What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Now here's Haliburton. Here he goes. And so Indiana takes this